Welcome back to Oakhill, everyone. Today we are carrying on with our harvest. We've got a bunch of spelt fields to harvest, and also I'm going to get some oat harvesting contracts done. I'm going to run this pair of fields as a single field, just because we've only got the path through the middle. If we do an extra year on here, I might plough this through, because there's probably a pedestrian right of way, but they don't seem to use it, so maybe we can just leave a small dirt track through the middle for them. If it's anything like the pedestrian rights of way through fields around where I live, you're lucky if you've even got a headland to walk along. As someone who is a runner who tries to use some of those paths, it's been an interesting experience. A few farmers seem to have done what I'm suggesting doing, and they plough a couple of fields together, and the right of way is signposted right through the middle. Anyway, enough whinging there. We have our first combine full, so we'll get that in the trailer. It's filled up fairly quickly. Yeah, there's a fair bit of land there that we could expand into, I think. So we may think about that next year. Combine does not like the hills on this field, and something to think about for the future is a combine upgrade on here. Although the fields aren't big, the hills mean we probably need quite a bit of horsepower just to run a header this size. So like trying to get up this hill. Yeah. Combine is full again, and we've got our first trailer full coming up here. We're getting just under 4 loads from the combine going into the trailer, which is quite nice. It's quite a big trailer. Yet again, I've made the mistake of keeping the Maxim on the trailer, not the Magnum. And when this trailer's full, it's pretty heavy and kind of bosses the Maxim about a bit, which is not ideal. And I just try and push up some of the mountain of spelt that we have. One of the downsides of the front loader over a telehandler is the boom is not really long enough to do this job, so I kind of give up in a minute. We're just going to have to accept we'll be dumping in probably most of the way to the entrance of the shed. We'll leave that there. I might go back to it. So we need to combine's empty enough. We'll crack on. Try and get this done. So this section of the field is done. We still have another chunk over the other side. I'm just going to empty the combine on the way past the trailer, save us a bit of time, and we'll cut into this last section. Onto the last row now, and then we are going to get into the oat harvesting contracts. Nice bit of speed down the hill there. So I'm doing these 2 oat harvesting contracts because I want to get the ingredients to make some grain mix for the TMR, and we don't have any oats planted, the same as we didn't have any wheat or barley planted. We went all spelt this year. Just going to get some fuel off one of our neighbours. Obviously we pay him. He's just in a really good spot for us to fill up as we move around the map between our different fields we're working. This is quite a nice size field. I parked the header trailer in a really bad spot here. I should have used the field next door, but oh well. Going to run the combine on courseplay for this. We will be baling the straw on here. The field owner doesn't want the straw, so yeah, thinking about that. We're just going to get this header trailer out of the way first, because I left it in a really bad spot, like I just said. So I seem to be having mic issues today. Hopefully that will come out in the edit. It seems to be really peaky. So pretty much done on here. Got a fairly nice yield of wheat. We're just about on a trailer full, so we'll get the combine emptied and we'll go get this delivered. Got a decent stack of bales as well, which is pretty nice. So they're all 10,000 litre bales, which is quite a lot. And I've come to the wrong sell point. I knew which sell point I should have gone to. I just went to the wrong one. We have 2 contracts that are delivering to the same sell point, so we're probably going to dump all of this in and then get on to the next contract, which is just across the road at the small arable farm, field 118. Now, we're not getting the straw off of this one. They've asked us to chop the straw to put that back into the ground. I've got the combine run on self unload, which I've not done before, but that hopefully means we can leave the combine to work while we bale up the straw off of the spelt fields that we just cut. So we need to return this bale stacker at some point that we're leasing. It's probably costing us a fair bit. We're making decent daily income, so it's not an issue, and it is making our life much easier. And I can't afford to buy one, so park the trailer in the wrong place there. Just get that going again, and back to baling. So I was on the Alien Pools stream last night talking about Terra Life, which was quite cool. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll try and remember to stick the link in the description below. It was good fun. Probably be on there again at some point to talk more about Terra Life when I can think of more things to ask them about. Pretty much done here. Even the 1455 was struggling a bit with the hills with the baler, and it's not a really high horsepower baler, so it's a little bit annoying. Get that sent back down to the farm and we'll get all these picked up. So slightly more bales made than we could fit on the trailer, so we're going to have to do it in 2 runs. I'm really hoping between our 4 fields of spelt and the couple of contracts we've done where we've got straw that we aren't going to be struggling for straw this year. So that harvesting contract is done, so we'll get that tipped and we will see that we get about 5,500 litres of oats, and we made about 7 grand from the harvesting contract, so that's pretty cool. Just going to I'm going to dump these out here and we'll use the front loader to get them in the shed. I need to lease a grain mill next so that we can get that made, but not going to do that today. I need to check how much we've got of each crop to make sure that we're going to get a good grain mix of this, as whether we need to see if we can get some more oats. I think oats might be the one thing we might be short of. It's late-ish in the evening, but being summer, we're okay to crack on. So we're going to harvest this last spelt field, and that means next time we can probably get on with cutting the maize for silage. Not sure if I'm going to do that in a bunker or in bales, which the last time, which was a while ago, since we didn't do any maize silage last year on here, I baled it. Yeah, don't know which way we'll go this year. Not a huge field, but combined with the other ones, we're getting a decent amount of spelt and straw. These are nice sized fields to work actually. They mean that I don't have to rely so much on coarse plate to run the harvester and things like that, which is enjoyable. can't quite get the whole row in, which is ever so slightly annoying. In the way I often record these, I recorded this a while ago and I'm now doing the commentary, and I can't remember if I bail this or not. I'm going to park the combine up there. We're done with our fields that need the combine, but we may do some more contracts. We will see. So we'll leave it there for now and decide what we're going to do. And we got almost another trailer full of spelt off of that field, which is awesome. See if we can squeeze that into the shed somehow. We're going to have fun trying to get the wheat, barley and oat out to make the grain mix. So we are seeing 124,000 litres exactly of spelt. What are the odds of that happening? Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff, and I will catch you next time.